every day is a new day to be better than yesterday. It's a new opportunity. There's new opportunities every day that present themselves to you, okay? It's about just taking the steps and moving forward and like just little changes. Not everything has to be perfect all at once. It's about like compound little things over time, build bigger things, okay? So remember that. Keep that in mind, girl. It's not about perfection, by the way. It's like the little tiny things that people don't see that really builds your character, and it builds like this confidence within you that like no matter what anyone else does or says, it does not affect you. But it's never too late to change. Like you can change in your 50s, you can change in your 60s, you can change in your 70s. Like it's never too late to change perspectives and views of life and how you see your life every day and how you want to see your life every day. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Life Sober and Shit. Because there's a lot of shit going on, okay? There's a lot of fucking shit going on. Today I really wanted to talk kind of a little bit more off scripted. Like I do have my notes here, but I really wanted to talk off script a little bit because of my experience as of recently. And that's with giving people chances from your past. So people that you've given space to in your life has offered your space for these people in the past. And I've recently given some people some chances to come back into my life. And was I in for a rude awakening, okay? And in the best way possible, but also sadly, right? But it also just made me realize how far I've grown. And it was a very interesting experience. As much as you like to see hope in people and the changes that they've made, hopefully that they've made in their lives, you see people and you've outgrown them. Like I have outgrown them. I kind of just sat there and I think about the things that they talk about, the things that they say, and just a lot of chaos, drama, and all these things in their lives. And there's not a lot of changes, okay? And it made me realize how much I've outgrown them. And it's not about being like a physical sense as well. And I think that's where it really becomes a little bit hard for people to see you where you are now. And it's hard for them to actually see past the old version of you because of the physical, okay? Actually, physically, I actually look better than like 10 years ago, okay? Because I live a healthier lifestyle. I create healthier habits for myself and just overall just taking care of my body, my mind, and like just myself overall, okay? And that just correlates to how you physically look, okay? So people from my past that I've seen always kind of just saw me for my old version. The person that they were comfortable with. The person that tolerated disrespect, that tolerated like bullshit, drama, chaos, like all these things that tolerated it. But like this new version will not tolerate that. Like, so when I sit there and it's just a wide opening experience and you kind of get lost in it, and it's actually super triggering because it was like, it took me back, not physically, but like mentally and emotionally. It kind of set me back. And it made me realize like that is not healthy for me and like my growth. And it's so sad. Like it makes me actually, I'm like very emotional about it, but it's actually so sad. But also I'm so proud of myself of how far I've come and where I am today. And it's not even about physical things. It's not even like the things that you see like visually, the things that I have, like it's not about that. It's the internal work that I've done, the internal healing, the internal love, the acceptance, the love that I give for myself. It's like, these are the things, the mindset, like these are the things that people can't see, so therefore there's no value in, so they don't really see that. And I actually had time to reflect a little bit, and I think it's not really about that. Like it's because they have not decided to change their lives and their way of thinking and their, like everyone's on different journeys of personal growth and like consciousness and just like being here and present and just really working on yourself and being a better person, a better human being for the world and yourself. But everyone's on a different journey, and it's like them not changing is them not seeing you. They're not able to see this new version of you because they're still stuck in the past. And my observation and kind of my conclusion to that experience is because I believe that the new person, like this new version of me, like you have to get to know, right? They have to give a chance to get to know this new version. Like they have to almost eliminate the person that they like used to know. But again, that's hard for some people to do because of the physicality of things, because I still look the same, but actually better. But you know, physically I kind of still look the same. I still kind of have the same characters, you know, the my quirkiness and all that stuff. But it's like the things that like my values, my beliefs, my perspectives, my views on life, all these things, my mindset, all these things that people can't see, right? I'm a totally different person in here, and which is what matters, right? But anyway, people have a hard time seeing that version because they don't know that version, right? They're comfortable with your old you, and so they just behave the way that they've always behaved around you, right? And then you see them for how they behave, and it's like, oh my god, like I tolerated this behavior. And it's like it's a very like amazing awakening, very real amazing realization, and it was honestly a lesson learned, right? But not necessarily it's always going to be that experience, but that's just what my experience has been as of recently, because I have to be like, I'm this new version, like I'm a new person. Like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that person, I don't know that person, like it's a dead person. So it's really essentially just people that like take the time to get to know the new version of me, the loving, the caring, that like, you know, just accepting like person that I am, like a genuine, honest person that I am. I feel that people have to really get to know that version of you, right? And so I think that it's easier to actually make new connections and build new connections rather than going backwards, right? Like, honey, like don't look back. And for me, like my mindfulness, like myself and this person, like my peace, like my inner peace, my surroundings, like it's very peaceful. Like my life, I definitely try every day to make a choice every day and how to live my life happily, joyfully, like no stress. I'm like, I really I drive myself for that. Like that's what I live for, okay? Just to live really consciously living and purposely like insightful and very like intentional with everything that I do in my life. And that's just how I live it. And it's actually so peaceful and freeing. And for me, that is worth protecting, right? Like that is worth protecting your peace, girl. Like you don't want chaos. Like that's not even yours usually, right? It's from other people and their energies, right? And it like penetrates. And honestly, I've seen people like gaslight me, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, what is happening right now? And it was like, it was just such a weird experience. And the fact that I've just outgrown these people, and just the way that I just saw things, and the way I was kind of just observing everything, and it was just so wild. And I was just seeing everything for what it was, right? And but anyway, it was actually a really sad experience. It honestly is a sad experience because these are people that I care about, right? And have put value in at times, you know? And it really is sad, but there's nothing that you can do, honey, to change that. Like people have to want to change themselves, right? And also, like I always say this, but it's never too late to change. Like you can change in your 50s, you can change in your 60s, you can change in your 70s. Like it's never too late to change perspectives and views of life and how you see your life every day and how you want to see your life every day, right? Like every day is a choice that you make to better yourself, to do whatever. Like I was thinking about this in the shower, but it's like I get to choose to work out and have an amazing body, healthy, strong body. I get to wake up and look good and dress well to make myself feel good and express myself through clothing. Like that's a choice. You know, every day, all these little choices that you make will correlate to how you feel, right? And so, and making these choices, these positive changes in your life, these daily habits, like the one that I've done recently is like the 20 to 30 minute a night, every night for like yoga yoga, just like stretching. It just really kind of unwinds me. It helps me unwind. And, you know, these are just like little habits that I've changed in over time, and then just to better myself every day. It's not about perfection, by the way. It's like the little tiny things that people don't see that really builds your character, and it builds like this confidence within you that like no matter what anyone else does or says, it does not affect you because you're so strong with who you are and what you are and your worth and what you know you are worthy of. When you start knowing that and really honing into that, everything just kind of correlates. Everything just comes. Everything just works out for me. But you know, and it just correlates. It's about just building yourself essentially. And looking back in the past, like it's not even worth it, okay? It's just not even worth the headache. It's not even worth the stress because you just won't put up with some people's bullshit anymore, right? Like I'll give an example. It's like the texting thing. It's like, why not just like text me back when you see a response? You know what I mean? It's like toxicity. It's like, and then message me the next day or something and just totally ignoring my message the previous day. It's just like little things like that like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's blatant, rude, and disrespectful, right? And for me, that's not valuable. That's not value. That's not valuing your time and your efforts, you know? And these are little things I used to tolerate and used to justify just to please people or whatever, not make people uncomfortable or unhappy. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, if you can't respond to a message which is so little, which is the bare minimum, you guys, okay? Bare minimum. Don't do it. Don't look back, okay? Stick to your plans of growth and personal development, mindfulness. Like, fucking keep going on that path and on that road because it's really not worth going back, honey, because it literally is gonna take you back, okay? And it's like stuck in a loop, girl. Instead of just evolving and constantly growing every day, growing to be better every day, choices that you make every day make the life that you want, okay? So it's choices. I've actually made a video about choices. I'm pretty sure it's labeled choices, so go look at that. But honey, choices, okay? And you know, sometimes of course, like the reason why I actually went back and kind of wanted to explore that side a little bit because I wanted them to see me for this new version of me. But it was just nearly impossible for them to see that new version of me, okay? And honestly, it's really just not worth it moving forward. And it's not about like, it's honestly not really about like them changing because again, like you can't make people change and to make better decisions of their lives or, you know, turn new leaves in their lives and like really just self-discovery and like growth. Like you can't force people. People have to want to change their lives, right? And with that said, it's really just recognizing how much you've grown and outgrown these people. And it's not about being better than them or anything. You're just on a different path now. You're in a different fucking book, honey. Like, you're writing a different story now. Like, this is a completely new person, new life, new perspective, new everything. And so it's really just important to just, I think, focus on that and just continue to grow, continue to evolve, and continue to personally develop yourself and mentally get strength, right? And it's over time you get better and better, and I think it's about repetition and consistency and really just keep going, okay? Every day is a new day to be better than yesterday. It's a new opportunity. There's new opportunities every day that present themselves to you, okay? It's about just taking the steps and moving forward and like these little changes. Not everything has to be perfect all at once. It's about like compound little things over time, build bigger things, okay? So remember that. Keep that in mind, girl. If you're listening to this and, you know, if you're thinking about maybe giving somebody another shot, like even family, your friends, old past, really, or anything, like any relationship that you kind of want to revive, really think about who that person is. And I'm not saying to totally close it off. If you want to go explore that. But this is just me sharing my experience, okay? But I don't think it's worth the time because they're not going to be able to see the growth in you because they'll always be comfortable in the old you, okay? But that's just my experience. But I think you should just focus on yourself. Stick to now, okay? Look at the future and what you're gonna do for yourself. And just keep being yourself and being intentional and being purposeful and giving love and just keep growing and keep evolving and literally just focus on that and just building yourself. And you deserve people that will see that will see that value, okay? Without judgment, without just thinking about who you think that you are in the past. Like, people that will see you and you will resonate and they will resonate, okay? And it will take time to build community. And I say that all the time. Like, I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. Actually, this is my sober month. August is my sober month, you guys. So, oh my fucking God. Almost 3 years of this, and I'm just starting to build my community, okay? Like, there's a lot of things, like, throughout the years mentally that I've had to grow from and, like, learn from, and all these things, these self-development things that has built confidence in me. That's why I'm so confident. Even though I'm not the best hairstylist, I'm not the best at podcasting, I'm not you know what I mean? I'm not the strongest at this, working out or whatever. I'm so confident in myself because I know my worth. I know the work that I've done and I know the things that I've accepted about myself. And I know all these things. I created new habits and new rituals for myself, like really healthy ones that build confidence, you guys, okay? And it doesn't matter what you look like, by the way. It doesn't matter what you look like. No matter what you look like visually or like physically, it doesn't matter. It's literally what is inside that is the most valuable, and I know that worth for me. But anyway, you deserve people that will see this new version of you, the love and the amazing, valuable person that you are, okay? You deserve that. You're worthy of the love and the respect, the bare minimum, okay? And beyond, okay? You deserve that. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right there. But if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for listening and hanging out with me. And, if you made it this far at the very end, like, that's amazing, okay? Hit that follow, subscribe, comment, let me know what you'd like to hear. And, let me know if you've had any experience like that or what your experiences would be for giving someone another chance. But I understand giving people second chances, but it's all relative. But anyway, thank you guys so much again for listening. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. So fun. Anyway, that's not. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm getting out.